Hi. Last time when we left off talking about Jonathan and David and everything, well, Jonathan's father was so moody and in a bad way. He was getting mentally ill. But Israel was also in a bad place. The Philistines had snuck in deceitfully and started taking over the country, offices and things, and having places of authority in Israel. And we find that they kind of schmoozed the weapons out of Israel's hands, which is not a good thing at all. And I want to read you something out of my, this is the King James. I want to read this to you. This is 1 Samuel 13:19. And here's what it says in the King James. Now there was no blacksmith found throughout all the land of Israel. For the Philistines said, lest the Hebrews make them swords or spears. That's why they got rid of them. But all the Israelites went down to the Philistines to have them sharpened, every man his share, and his coulter, and his axe, and his mattock, tools, weapons. Then it says, and verse 22, so it came to pass in the day of battle that there was neither sword nor spear found in all the hand of any of the people that were with Saul and Jonathan, but only Saul and Jonathan and his son was there found a weapon. I really messed up. That's what I get for not having my glasses on. But that's 1 Samuel, if you want to look it up. 1 Samuel 13:19 through 22. Israel had no weapons. And now we've got a demented king. And it says that the Lord left Saul. So the king had an idea. There was nobody to consult what to do, and he heard that there was going to be a big uprising of the Philistines against Israel, a war. Well, he had no weapons to fight with. So he went down to a place called Endor. And in this place, Endor, there was a wizard or a witch, if you want to call it, a soothsayer, somebody who read tea leaves and stars and things. So she's just known as the Witch of Endor. So Saul did a terrible thing. The Lord did not want any of his people to get near or consult a wizard at all. And I've written down some of these verses here. 2 Thessalonians says, I pray that ye be not shaken in mind or be troubled. Let no man deceive you, not even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in all them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth. And for this cause God sends them strong delusion, so that they should believe a lie, and that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. And Leviticus 19:31 says, give no honor to them who claim they can talk to the dead. Do not seek after wizards, that you might be defiled. And I'm gonna post all the scriptures that tell us to stay away from that stuff. Satan is full of lying wonders, and he's a great instigator of deceit. So what does Saul do? He goes to this lady, what the Lord completely detests, and he asked, and the lady said, you shouldn't come here, because Saul had disguised himself so she wouldn't know who he was. And she said, "Oh, mister, you shouldn't be here because King Saul has threatened to kill anybody that seeks after wizards and things." And Saul said, "Oh, it's okay, I'm fine." But he was so disguised. And she said, "What do you want?" And he said, "I would like you to call up Samuel from the dead for me." Well, Samuel had died. And she said, "Okay, have a seat." So she proceeded to call Samuel back from the dead. And I gotta see my time. Okay, part 2 is coming up next. I'm gonna close it off here right now. So Saul is with the witch of Endor, and she's going to call up Samuel for him. Talk to you next time.